Welcome to week 6, yogis. I'm so excited for this week's little mini flow. Remember, as always, we're going to take breaks, water, whatever you need, customizing, modifying, dropping what doesn't serve you, adding if you need more challenge. This is your little mini flow, so have some fun with it. We're going to begin standing today at the top of your mat, starting with the feet at about either toes touching or hip width distance apart, whatever serves you best. Take a moment, settle in, and find 4 corners of your feet. Just keep your arms beside you right here for a moment. Close your eyes and press yourself forward, back, side to side a few times. And with your eyes closed, see if you can work to stack the shoulders over the hips. Keeping a bend in the knees, stack the hips over the knees over the ankles. You'll feel this requires a subtle drawing in of those upper ribs without rounding through the spine and hugging in below belly. Let your eyes open. With your inhale, lift your arms up by your ears to extended mountain. Just notice what, if any, shifts or adjustments you notice when you lifted your arms up. Take a moment here, keeping your feet grounded as they are. Imagine that you need to rip them away from one another. And notice that extra activation through the whole low body. Hug in, hold right here for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, easy twist to the right. Send your left arm forward, your right arm behind. Your hips remain pinned to the front of the room. Keeping the micro bend in the knees, keeping the legs just as active. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Lower the shoulders away from the ears. Allow yourself to just pause for a moment. Subtly hugging in, extending just a little further. Pause for 1 minute. I'm going to make a little adjustment here to the side. Once again, extending out long, and then lift back up with your inhale. Keep that activation through the low body. Examine that little micro bend in the knees. Make sure your legs are active rather than you're just hanging out there. And with your exhale, easy twist to the left. Extending the right arm long in front, left arm behind. Remember, keeping the hips pinned. Don't let them turn with you. Keep them pinned just as you have them in mountain pose. Lengthen long through the crown of the head. Sending the fingertips long in opposite directions while keeping the low body active. Another round of breath on the side. With your inhale, lift back up to extended mountain. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Build it with muscle, drawing the thumbs to heart center as you lower. Take notice here of what muscles activate to lower you into your chair pose. Creating your edge in the expression, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, as you exhale, prayer twist to the left. Turning the torso and keeping the legs exactly as they are. So you don't need to worry about hooking the arm unless you have that range of motion. If that's available, that's great. But don't make it at the cost of sending that opposite knee forward. So you want to keep this engagement, keep the low body turned on, and just twist to where you are today while you can keep that low chair seat. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, come back to your chair pose. With your exhale, prayer twist to the right. Same considerations. Remember, it's not about how far you twist. It's about keeping the alignment and the engagement in the body, and then just exploring. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, drawing back to your chair pose. Keep all of those activations turned on with your exhale. Fold slowly, using the core, using the legs. Keeping a micro bend in the knees. Separate the feet to a hip-width distance. Take a ragdoll this first time down. Generously bend one knee, then the other. Excuse me. And let yourself take 3 breaths here. Noticing what sensations you feel. Notice if you feel nice and easy. Relax through the jaw, the neck, brow. Another breath to release. Send your hands to the mat. Heel toe your feet into touch. Inhale, high plank, top of a push-up. Or you can modify like I do in a forearm plank. Always an excellent option, and it's nice to change it up. Staying in your high plank, press through your heels, draw your low belly in. Close the upper ribs without rounding the spine. Stay right here, or simply lift the left leg to a hover for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, if you took that switch outside, lift the right leg to hover for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, lower your toes. Press forward, lower halfway, low plank. Release your feet behind you. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Or dolphin if you prefer. Pausing here. Maybe you like to pedal out your legs. You can do that. Take a couple breaths. Maybe pop up onto the toes and then bend the knees. Take 2 more breaths. Anything that feels nice. And then move into your biggest expression. And notice what you're doing in the pose. Activate the legs, squeezing the glutes towards the bone. Pressing the mat away, hug the pit of the belly in. 2 more rounds of breath. Look forward, pop up onto your tippy toes, and either jump, step, or float to the top. Lifting up, using your core and legs together. With your exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Turn the low body on, turn the core on. Find some length through the crown of the head. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Building it, using the foundation to ground with, and then muscles lift you up. Feel your powerful foundation. Keep the bend in the knees, feet ripping away. Exhale, easy twist to the right. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, easy twist to the left. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, chair, building with muscle. Prayer twist to the left. Chair pose. Prayer twist to the right. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Fold with your exhale. High plank, top of a push-up. Remember, you always have the option of going to the knees, skipping it all together, make it your own. Stay here, or take the left knee to the left elbow for 5, 4, 3, 2, on one, the right elbow for 5, 4, 3, 2, on one, send it long, fallen star push-up. Press it back up. Tag the triceps on the way back through. Extend back long. Right knee to right tricep for 5, 4, 3, 2. On one left tricep for 5, 4, 3, 2. On one leg extends. Fallen star push-up. Bring it back up. Tag the triceps on the way back through. Extend it back long. Press forward, exhale, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reset with your breath and your intention, whatever that is today. Look forward, jump, step, or float. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain, building it. Easy twist to the right. Extended mountain. Easy twist to the left. Extended mountain. Exhale, chair, building it. Prayer twist to the left. Chair. Prayer twist to the right. Chair. Exhale, fold. Lift halfway with your inhale. Exhale, fold. High plank. Stay, or taking the right knee to the right elbow for 5, 4, 3, 2. On one left elbow, 5, 4, 3, 2. On one, extend it long. Fallen star push-up. Press it back up. Tag the triceps. Switching sides. Left knee to left elbow for 5, 4, 3, 2. On one right elbow, 5, 4, 3, 2. On one, fallen star push-up. Tagging the triceps. Low plank, up dog, downward facing dog. Look forward, jump, step, or float. Stay or separate the feet to a hip width distance, wherever it's comfortable for you. Build your chair pose, drawing the thumbs into heart center and the ground up. Ground through the left leg, lift the right heel towards the right glute, trying to stay as low as you can support for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, stay low, go slow, step your foot back, build warrior 2. So you might be like me. You might need to make some adjustments when you arrive. Maybe bending, straightening the top knee a few times. But remember, this is yoga practice, not yoga perfect. So you're looking always, where are those opportunities to refine, rather than just going on autopilot and going to that, well, I am always in this space. Well, what is there available for you to explore besides that normal space? So play with your foundation, stacking the top knee over the top ankle. And notice if that back leg is locked out. Keep a slight bend in the knee as you drive through the knife edge of the pinky toe, tucking the tailbone slightly, giving you a little more access to active muscle engagement. Pause into your edge in the expression, holding stability for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, stay right here, or with your exhale, extended side angle. Taking your time here to set up the expression that works best for you. You can stay in an extended side angle. You can take your hand to a block to bring the ground closer. Keep the warrior 2 legs active. Or you can play with birds of paradise or the bind, taking the top arm behind the back, seeing if you can create a connection, then walking your back foot up. Once you've walked yourself up, you can stay on the ground here, obviously. But if you want to add a little more challenge, you can step up onto a block. Keeping your connection, press through the big toe of your standing foot. And slowly lift yourself up. Maybe opening all the way up. And then slowly lowering back down to your biggest expression of extended side angle. And replace my block. Pausing here, taking your bottom arm to your bottom ear, top arm to top ear, for 3, 2, on 1, lift the torso up, extend the arms back to warrior 2, plant your hands, low lunge, lift up 3-legged dog, exhale, Ekapada Chaturanga, lowering just halfway, keeping your leg lifted. Then with your exhale, downward facing dog. After your, or rather, inhale, halfway lift. What am I talking about? Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. My brain was all over the place on that one. So resetting here. Remember, every round of breath is simply opportunity to explore. Inhale, look forward, jump, step, or float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Build your chair pose. Thumbs to heart center. Then lifting the left heel to the left glute for 5, 4, 3, 2. On one, stay low, go slow, step it back. Build your warrior 2. Making those adjustments once again that you need. Everybody's body is different, so just adjust to what you need for yourself. Maybe bending and straightening a few times. Noting that you never want that knee to go out over the top toe. Pressing the knee towards the pinky toe, giving you access for a little bit more of the back hip. Keeping a micro bend in the knees, arms extending out long. Maintain your edge in the expression for 5, 4, 3, 2. On one, stay here or extended side angle. Again, choosing your variation. Staying here, using a block to bring the ground closer, or maybe playing with the bind and the birds. Again, planting through the back leg, using the core, the legs, and the breath all in concert. Then taking yourself back to extended side angle. Feel your edge in the expression for a breath. Then bottom arm to bottom ear, top arm, top ear for 3, 2. On one, lift the torso back up. Arms extend back to warrior 2. Then plant the hands for a low lunge. 3-legged dog. Press forward, Ekapada Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Reset with 3 rounds of breath. Jump, step, or float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Fold. Build your chair. Right leg steps back, low and slow. Warrior 2. Your edge in the expression for 3 breaths. Extended side angle. Bottom arm, bottom ear. Top arm, top ear. Just 3, 2. On one, lift up. Arms back to warrior 2. Plant for low lunge. 3-legged dog. Ekapada Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Jump, step, or float. Halfway lift. Fold. Building your chair. Left heel to left glute. Just for 3, 2, on 1, low and slow, step back, warrior 2. Extended side angle. Bottom arm, bottom ear, top arm, top ear, just 3, 2, on 1, lift up, warrior 2. Plant your hands or forearms. 3-legged Ekapada Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Look forward, jump, step, or float. Lift halfway. Fold. Build your chair. Right leg lifts just for a breath. Step it back. Warrior 2. Build it, stay for a breath. Extended side angle. Bottom arm, bottom ear. Just 3, 2, on 1, lift up. Warrior 2. Plant the forearms or hands. 3-legged Ekapada. Up dog. Down dog. Jump, step, or float to the top. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Float the left heel just for a breath. Step it back, warrior 2. Edge for a breath. Extended side angle. Bottom arm, bottom ear. Top arm, top ear. 3, 2, on 1, lift up. Arms extend. Plant the hands or forearms. 3-legged dog. Ekapada Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Tiptoe to the top of the mat. Slow as you can. Sip of water. Let's try. All right, yogis, we're almost done. One last little bit of challenge, a little bit of balancing work, and then we'll be all done. So starting at the center of your mat, press down and find all four corners of both feet. Palms facing towards the front of the room. And take a moment to really feel grounded. Then with your inhale, lift your right knee, keeping it in line with the right hip. Stay here, or extend the leg out long. Notice if you lean forward or back. Try to keep yourself in that tall mountain alignment, using the core to help keep this stability. You can stay right here, or you can make a forehead to knee connection by actually starting here, wrapping the fingers underneath, and extending out long. Staying here, maybe wrapping the forearms, maybe working into a full expression for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, bending the knee, coming back to that initial start position, recreate stability, then draw the foot towards the calf like you're going to go into tree pose, but keep the foot separated, about an inch away from the calf, for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, slow motion, keeping the thumbs at heart center, keeping the knee bent, rotate outward to come back in to Dagasana, airplane. Find your edge in the expression today. That might be with your toe grounded for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, slowly come back up to standing. Pause for a moment and enjoy 2 feet. Once again, take a moment, ground down, feel yourself, equal effort through both feet. Then put intention and effort into the right leg, keeping that micro bend. Lift the leg, knee, keeping it that hip level height. Staying right here, or you could choose to wrap the hands underneath and going into that full expression, standing separate leg, forehead to knee. Remember, you could clamp the forearms on the calf, or maybe you even go forehead to knee. Let's see what we have on this side. Woo. For 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, slowly coming back to that start position. Can you tell which hip is bad? Staying right here. Create stability once again. Draw the thumbs into heart center like you're going to go into that tree pose. Keeping the foot separated. Again, about an inch or so. Pause here for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, move slowly with intention. Dagasana, airplane. Exploring the sensations as you move from space to space. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, slowly come back up to standing. Shake it out. Enjoy 2 feet for a moment. We're going to do that 2 more times, not staying quite as long. Let yourself just be curious, exploring the details, and just allow yourself to have a little fun with it. So starting ground with those 2 feet, palms forward, ground into the left leg, lifting the right knee up, staying here, or taking the hands underneath to create that bind, staying here, or going into full expression, forehead to knee. Back to the start position, your mock tree. Keeping the thumbs at heart center. Dagasana airplane. All the way up to standing. Shake it out, enjoy 2 feet for just a moment. Palms forward. Round into the right leg. Bend the left knee. Choose to stay here or make your little hand clamp underneath. Pause, stay here, or play with full expression. Back to the start position. Your mock tree, keeping the foot separated. Dagasana airplane. Once again, shake it out. Last set, yogis. Starting with the palms facing forward. Lifting the right knee. Keeping that hip level height. Staying here. Or playing with the bind, exploring what's possible. Staying here. Or extending out long. Returning back to the start position, liking the shaky wobbliness of it. Back to your mock tree. Slow motion to your airplane, Dagasana. Beauty of yoga, you get to begin again, over and over. Then coming up to standing. Last time, yogis. Hands forward. Left knee bends. Stay or play. Back to the start. Balance check. Your modified tree, keeping the foot separated. Slow motion, Dagasana airplane. Shake it out, yogis. Take it through a flow or skip the flow and just go into a child's pose. But if you're in a flow, take the forearms down or hands down, depending on your preference. Press forward to a low plank. Flip your feet, lift your heart. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog or dolphin. Walking it back to a high plank, tiptoeing. Notice if you can use your glutes a whole lot. Turn them on. Turn the low belly on. Walk yourself out to your variation of high plank, whatever that is today. Stay for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on one, lower your right knee. Lower your left knee. Press back to a child's pose. Take 2 full rounds of breath. And then make your way up to a seat. If you're like me and you're using a lot of blocks, you can move them out of the way. Another block empire under here. And then once you've got all your blocks out of the way, if you have some, and you made your way down to your back, gather your knees into your chest. Give them a little squeeze. And then plant the soles of the feet as wide to the edges of the mat as you can. And I want you to just pause there for a moment and notice what you feel. Then windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Maybe as fast or as slow as you like. Taking about 4 or 5 more rounds to each side. And just simply noticing what you feel as you move from space to space. Pausing at the center once again. Settle and notice. Keep the soles of the feet planted. And let the knees just relax to the left. Let them fall wherever they naturally go. Then you could choose to stay just right here. Or you could lift your left ankle and place it on top of your right knee. Giving you a little self-assist to draw the knee down, helping gravity a little. You can adjust, drawing that right foot closer to the right glute if you have a range of motion that supports a bigger stretch through the outside edge of the hip flexors there, if you like. Is that the TFL? And let yourself soften with gravity and breath. Just another round on this side. Then remove the foot. Replant the soles of the feet. Resist the urge to add a bunch of movement here. Just keep the soles of the feet planted. I want you to notice what feels different from side to side. And then release the knees to the right. Again, just letting them fall wherever they will. Lifting the right ankle, placing it on the left knee. And then maybe you have the anatomy that supports a little more space of drawing that left foot closer to the left hip. Choose whatever arm and gaze variation suits you best today in this breath. And then soften and ease. Let yourself surrender to gravity. Just another breath on the side. And then replanting feet. Keeping the soles wide. Notice again, similarity or difference from side to side. And this time, keeping the soles of the feet planted, not moving any more than an inch. As you subtly sway the knees side to side. This might feel like almost nothing, And if that's the experience, you're doing it exactly right. We're targeting the erector spiny muscles here. They run deep within the spine, and they do a ton of really powerful work for us all day, every day, helping us to stand, sit, move, lie down, all the things. And when we take those bigger windshield wipering actions like we did first, the superficial muscles that lay over top those deep internal muscles get all the release, and they get left with nothing. So take your time and just subtly sway a few more little rounds. Pause again to notice. Fill with your inhale. As you exhale, keep your foot in contact with the mat as you extend slowly the left leg out. Let it go when it releases. Fill up with your inhale. Release the right leg with your exhale. Let all the work go. Shavasana. Take a deeper inhale. Sigh the air out. Wiggle just your fingers and your toes. Glide your head from side to side. Roll to your favorite side. Pausing to just reset for a breath. Press up to a seat. Sitting however it suits you. Thank you all so very much for joining us for this stability for mobility work. It's such an honor to be able to share this time with you. The light, love, strength, and teacher in me sees and honors the light, love, strength, and teacher in all of you. Namaste.